Hi, welcome to Fatwata Speaks and welcome to our weekly messages. So these messages are from a meditation. So if you do not believe in such, then this video is not for you. Please do not watch it, okay? But these messages are from meditation, and the message for this week says a surprise opportunity is coming in at the end of a long road. But before we get to the end of the road, let's start from the top. So this week, you're gonna find yourself moving from your comfort zone into something new, something deep. Now, the movement to that deep and new is something you make consciously because you know you're meant for more. And when you know that you're meant for more, you know that you cannot stop the tide of more. It's gonna come in. But you're equipped with the right tools, you're equipped with the right skills. You have your clarity, you have your knowing, and your determination is filling the energy tank that you have. Your clarity is giving you the right know-how. So when you find yourself in this new space, you're going to find yourself thriving. So in this new space, please play to your strength. Do not perform for others. Do not play small either. Be yourself. Be true to who you are and let your strength come out and let it shine. Do not be afraid to shine. Shine. This week's affirmation is I allow myself to shine. And this week, you're going to allow yourself to shine. Allow yourself to shine and just be in the light of things, okay? Because this movement is one that was divinely orchestrated and one that you give your blessing to. So in this new space, you're going to shine. So allow it. Again, allow it. And unfortunately, once you begin to shine, it's gonna catch the attention of people with jealousy and greed in their hearts. You cannot control that. How people react to your light is not something you can control. How people react to your light is something, it tells you more about them and their darkness than about you, because it has nothing to do with you. You're just being, and that's exactly what you should be. We're human beings. Being is literally what we're supposed to be doing. So if by you being your true self, that is activating hate in someone else, it's none of your business. Just let them hate. You have things to do. So invest your energy in those things. Do not try to counter them, argue back, or try to defend yourself. Don't waste your energy. Some people, once they have it in their mind to see something as black, they're going to see it as black. Even if it's as red or as yellow as the sun, they're going to insist that it's black. And if you try to change their mind, it's a waste of time, literally. So don't waste your time in trying to argue. Instead, just avoid the ones that you can avoid. And the rest of the time, just focus and put your energy into your dreams, because they are coming true, sweetie. They are coming true this week, okay? This week, something is coming in for you, and it's coming in because you're putting in the work. It's coming in because you're being true to yourself. It's coming in because your light is pulling it close. So shine bright like a diamond. Rihanna said it, so shine bright like a diamond, okay? Riri said it, so shine like a diamond. And ignore all the naysayers, all the negative, pleasing people. They're none of your business, to be honest. But because we human beings, we can be affected by the words or things that people say. And I advise you to just put your energy into what you actually want to achieve. But at times, we can lose our head while we focus on the things that we want to achieve. We can neglect other areas in your life. And then eventually we feel like we're losing the spark. My advice to you is to ask the divine for help in such moments. If you ever find yourself losing the spark because of the outside negativity that is being poured into you, ask the divine for help and allow the help to come true. Also, you can check in with yourself. Ask yourself, why did I even start at this in the first place? Go back to the basics. Go back to the basics. Go back to your workshop. And remind yourself the reason why you started and why you still want to continue and why you're still hanging on. Don't listen to the outside world and just listen to your own voice. Because in you is the truth. So listen inwards. And don't be afraid of dark moments or time of confusion. It's okay. You see, in the dark, we can create. In times of confusion, we can create. We can start by just breathing. Just breathe. By breathing, you change your frequency. By breathing, you put yourself in the state of receiving. By breathing, you let go of the negative talk. You let go of the doubt. So start with that. When you find yourself doubting, when you find yourself confused, when the negative talk on the outside is just so loud, breathe and come back to your center and create in the dark. See, one of the images that I saw from the meditation was after the person, I will start with the second image, which was basically people were throwing stones at the person that was swimming in the water. They were swimming just fine, at peace, even though the water was deep. But then people started throwing stones at them, and the stones became big. And sometimes the person that was swimming had to move around there or stop in their tracks. And eventually they just decided to go deeper. And when they came back up for air, they were in a cave. And in the cave, you can create. In the cave, you can cultivate a skill. In the cave, you can gain guidance. Monks go to the cave to meditate for a reason. People went to the caves to meditate for a reason. In the cave, you can create. It's not a bad place to be in. When you experience darkness or stillness or just confusion, we normally feel overwhelmed by it and we just want to run away from it because it's not clear. It's like, what am I doing? But we can use that particular moment to just go inwards in our personal cave. And from that space, we can create the most marvelous things. You don't have to do it all in the dark. You just have to take that one step. Just one step. Always remember, there is power in one. For example, in publishing, all you need is one yes from an agent, one yes from a publisher, and one yes from your readers, and you're already moving. From one, you can create two, and from two, you can increase to 4. So do not underestimate the power of one. One yes, one more day, one idea, one creation, taking one step can bring you forward. So, in your cave, in the dark, create. Because that one step can create a light. That one step can show you the next step. And in the vision, basically, after the person regained their breath, the place just lightens up. The cave became bright with light, natural stone. I think it was natural stones, yeah. Just natural light. It wasn't artificial. It was something that came organically. And it only came because they stop to breathe. So if you find yourself experiencing any sort of confusion during this week, allow yourself to breathe. Allow your inner light to provide you with guidance, and follow the light, because that will take you out of the cave, and then you will find yourself face to face with a surprise opportunity. You find yourself with an opportunity that you didn't expect to find in certain places. Like I said, the title is A Surprise Opportunity That Comes at the End of a Long Road. It's literally that. Everything that is happening in life, it's happening for you. What you make out of it makes it happen for you. So by you using this negativeness that people are throwing at you, you manage to take that step that leads you to an opportunity. And like I said before, do not underestimate the power of one opportunity. Once you cultivate it properly, it will lead you to a sea of opportunities. It will lead you to a forest of opportunities. So this week, let yourself be guided. Step out of your comfort zone. Do not let the deeds and the words of people with jealousy and hatred and greed in their heart stop you from going after your dreams. If you find yourself in doubt and confusion, stop, breathe, ask for help, and take just one step. That step will lead you to an opportunity, and that opportunity, once you cultivate it properly, it will lead you to more opportunities, and you'll find yourself surrounded by opportunities that brings you closer to your dream. And you can make this happen because you have what it takes. You have what it takes. You have the know-how, you have the guidance, you have the clarity. You have the clarity, and you have the will and determination and passion to see this through. So this week, rely on those innate abilities. Rely on them and go after your dreams. You have what it takes. So have a blessed week, and see you guys next week. Also, if you guys need an angel number reading or an idolmancer reading, check out my website. The link is down in the caption below. Bye.